Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'd like to discuss the energy body, the chakras. Okay. Previously we talked about getting a good energy flow in the physical body, the heart system, the lung system, internal organs, and so on. And that's pretty much the grossest level, the very physical level of our being. So the lungs and the respiratory system, how to optimize the oxygen intake and transfer to the bloodstream, and enhance the heart's performance, carry the oxygen to the brain, to the organs, to the arms and legs, and so on. Have a good circulation so you can get through the blockages, okay, and therefore keep your health at the optimal level. And the discussion was at the very physical level, the body, okay, the physical body. The next level I'd like to discuss is the energy body with the chakras. Okay, so basically we have 7 main chakras. Chakras, energy center. Okay, so you have the crown chakra, the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, the heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, the sex chakra, and the root chakra. Okay, so basically those are the main energy centers throughout the body. And if we can circulate the energy throughout those main chakras, and of course we have many mini chakras all over the body, that we can lead the energy and help it flow freely throughout the body, that will keep our health at a very good, very optimal level. So previously we talked about acupressure, we talked about massaging, we talked about tapping, percussion, various things, okay, basically to stimulate the energy flow throughout the body, okay. Now at the high level, at the energy level, we can do the same thing, but then we need the parallel processing of the mind, okay. So if the mind can enter the workforce and do the imagination, the visualization, and help the energy flow with the direction, okay, under the command of the mind, together with what we've learned so far, in previous videos, okay, and integrate the two systems together, it'll be better. Right. So basically, when we talk about the chakra system, the energy system, at the energy level, that's above the physical level, if you can use your mind, okay, in a very rich, very creative ways, so that you can excite and stimulate the flow of energy in the body, okay. And once you able to activate such flow of energy in the body, then things will flow naturally, even when you don't think about it, okay. So that you can get rid of the blockages, all the stagnations and conflicts and the sufferings, okay, the illness. So have the energy flow naturally all the time. So if we start out at the root chakra, okay, you can visualize energy from the universe, from the cosmos, pour down into the crown chakra, okay, and look at the beauty of the starlights, the wonders, the magical performance of all this energy spiraling through your system, okay, with bright lights, with such a high intensity of energy, and go in there and energize, okay, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and then go down throat chakra, and then heart chakra, solar plexus chakra, the sex chakra, and root chakra, okay, and keep going that route, okay, and then at the base, at the root chakra, it will go back in your back channel, okay, and then start to from the root chakra, go back to the sex chakra, and then go to the solar plexus chakra in the back channel, and then continue until you hit the crown chakra again up here, okay, so you just have that circulation all the time, okay, with lights, with energy. And then you can visualize and imagine that, you know, the energy from those 7 chakras start to go out to your other channels, meridians, or energy channels, through your arms, through your legs, okay, throughout your brain, your organ system, everywhere throughout the body. So when you have a very creative visualization, imagination, and you can command such energy to actually flow through the system. And some people may ask, you know, is that happening for real? Is there such thing that energy flow just by have the mind control? The best answer is that, you know, if you witness, if you watch and you observe in the laboratory of your very own body and witness what's going on, okay, then that's the best answer. And nobody has to tell you anything, but, you know, you don't have to believe or disbelieve anything. Okay, you just know what it is. Okay, so that's the best answer. But if, you know, we can logically discuss it a little bit, so at least you have some ideas why, you know, the ancient scripture and the sages, you know, the ancient medicine, and, you know, they've been discussing these things for thousands of years. So obviously these have great impacts on reality, on our existence. Okay. But if you look at quantum mechanics, quantum physics, okay, and Einstein was, you know, first discovered that, you know, there's a spooky action. When you think of something, then that very thought, or whatever you do, or you feel, or you think, you know, you can impact, you know, many different things, you know, far away, even, you know, light years away from here, instantaneously, okay, through the laws of quantum physics, entanglement, coherence, superposition, okay. So through physics, it has been proven first by observation and mathematics, and later, you know, in Einstein's time, later in the 60s, 70s, up to now, you know, it's been proven that, you know, that's actually is happening. And these days we start to go into the quantum computing and quantum communication, quantum security, encryption, and so on and so forth. Okay. But to visualize all these things, sometimes it could be very abstract. So one way to explain it is that, through quantum physics, is that, whenever you have a thought or you perform some action or something happens, in the local space around you that has an impact, of all, the space, the universe, people, events, all around you, either here or out there in the universe or inside the body. Okay? That's why, when people get angry, when they get mad, or when they scare, they fear, their organs start to go bananas. Their heart beats faster. When you have a lot of angry, then, you really degrade the performance of your liver, and you have so many sleepless nights, and, you really hurt your body, your organ system, and everything, just because you have fear, because you have blockages in your mind. Okay? So, subliminally, if the mind is not well, okay, it can put out many negative actions that hurts the performance of the body, physical body, energy body, and so on. Okay. To discuss these things and to have an understanding where these ideas coming from, it's not hard. Just have some good observation. You will see the logic behind that. And that's why Einstein say that imagination is more important than knowledge. Okay, when you imagine, something happens. Okay, knowledge is something static, something that you already know and is fixed. But imagination, or further, meditation. When you have imagination, when you have meditation, visualization, you really bring it to greatness of the universe, the universal consciousness, energy into your being, and also your surrounding, also all things related to you. Okay, and that's why when you practice the chakra meditation, the chakra visualization, imagination, then you actually have the energy really flow throughout your body. There's another term for it, is the microcosmic orbit meditation. Okay, when you visualize this thing, you visualize energy, information from outer space, from the cosmos, from the 10 directions, coming in your system. Okay, and really rejuvenate your system, your well-being, and you are interconnected with the whole universe. Okay, in such a way that there's no blockages, so energy, information can flow easily, can flow through. Okay, so wherever you have no blockages, no stagnation, no conflicts, when everything flows smoothly, then you at the optimal level of being. Okay, or in terms of health, that's optimal health. Right? So if you can start to look into the work of chakra energy and circulate it with your mind, okay, that'll be the higher level of yoga, that you can bring optimal health for yourself. Okay, so from the previous videos we talked about the physical massaging, the acupressure, various techniques, tapping, percussion, and so on, to get the circulation, get the energy flow. Okay. Now in this video, at the higher level, we get the energy flow through the chakras, okay, throughout your body. Okay. Of course, we have the main 7 energy centers, chakras, but we have many mini and micro chakras throughout the body. And with the very creative imagination, visualization, you can conduct the energy flow through all the mini and micro chakras throughout the body. And that's how you keep a good health. Okay. Now, back, in previous video, you talk about massaging the head to make sure the energy flow, so that you can help the brain fog, to reduce it to the minimum level, or the dizziness, and so on and so forth. Okay, so by massaging and tapping. Okay, so now that you know about the chakras. Okay, so remember we talked about the crown chakra right up here, from the ear, and it'll go up here, the chakra. Okay, so if you do these circular massaging on the crown chakra, okay, and then the third eye chakra, and then the throat chakra, the heart chakra. Okay, so while you physically help the energy flow by massaging those energy centers, at the same time, in parallel, you use your mind, your visualization, your controls to get the energy from the outer space into your being. Okay, and at this very level, when the mind attracts the energy from the space around you, okay, you have the electromagnetic energy, you have the quantum energy, you have, energy, cosmic energy in general. In Chinese, they call it qi, or Japanese reiki, and so on. Okay, or Indian called the prana. Okay, so you bring all this energy into your being. Okay, at the chakra level, at the energy level. So combine what we've learned from the previous videos with what we discussed in this video. Okay, then you will increase the level of effectiveness of how to maintain a good optimal health for your being. Okay, so this video, that's what I like to discuss, and if you're aware of it, then there are many places on the internet that you can study further, how to work with the chakras. You can perform yoga, for example, the yin yoga, or the Thai yoga, Thai Buddhist yoga, or various forms of yoga that really help the energy flow. Okay, and while the energy flow at the physical level, the mind direct the energy flow at the energy chakra level. Okay, and combine these, then you will have the optimal health achievements. Okay, but there will be more levels above these, that we discussed so far, and we're gonna discuss, the rest of them in next videos. Okay, so thank you for watching, and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye now.